Monday is the fake holiday, and around Wednesday. Who's here? What they saying?
Here, Hodak. Hodak Masika, Hodak Sika and family, Hodak everyone, Hodak y'all. Peace everyone. That's it.
Alright, so if you got your water programs that'll still go out right away, if you got the DNA, you'll get that right away. Your stone will go out next week. What they saying?
Thumbs up to the host live and share it.
What's that?
That is Sora Sky Home.
Sky Moon.
Sora Sky Home. That's what.
Sky what? Y'all check this out. Okay, I'm gonna get right to it today. My meditation last night, I had a conversation with the guardians about a couple things. I told y'all the way that worked yesterday. I'll go into my connection and I'll speak with them, and then it'll come to me in my dream, normally like in that space just before I wake up. It could come right away, or it could come a week, 2 weeks, a month. Well, last night, I went in and I asked the guardians about the nanoparticles. I talked to them about the nanoboxes going on in Japan, and I know that they're everywhere. I talked to them about, oh, hold on. Thank you. I asked them about what they just talked to me about, and spraying the skies, what they're about to do. They're doing it now. It's happening. And I asked them, I said, how do we protect ourselves? You're welcome. How do we protect ourselves? I said, for those of us who's willing to do what it takes, what do we do? And before I give y'all the answer is something y'all already know if you've been with me. Asked me today in reference to it all. What's some of the questions you asked me today?
One of the ones was if they didn't follow the whole recipe, if they had a portion of the recipe, how would that affect them? Would they still be able to ascend? The other part was how many of us needed to do this in order for it to
See, like when you go around corners like this, just tap. Bring it, slow down on its own because of all the weight, and then bring it back up. Let me say this. Because everything that she answer is, it's about our ascension. It's, you know, some people get way too spooky with stuff and way too complex, but the answer is simply complex. Complex because you got to do what you got to do. It's a very simple answer and very, like I said, it's a lot coming up. The key to life is simplicity. Ascension. Say it again. Ascension is leaving one state to the next. Transcending one state to the next. How do you ascend? By becoming divine. What is divinity? A vibration. You have to come into, all of us. It's this book out. I had a long time. It was funny. I was walking years ago, and I was on one of my long walks, Baltimore down Falls Road, and it was this book. I passed. I forget the name of something cinema, and the cover kind of looked like the way they showed like the Matrix look in the movie, the way they showed the Matrix. It's called something cinema, and in this book, it was talking about one of the things it was talking about was the neurosphere. Around the earth, they say 10% of the consciousness of every person who ever lived is stuck in the sphere called the neurosphere. Like, they don't talk about that sphere much. They don't talk about the atmosphere, stratosphere, sphere, the tron. I forgot what the what's the other one we just talking about? The ionosphere. But there's a neurosphere where it's a consciousness that's around the earth. And that goes to the Bible where it says Satan has power. Satan is the Lord of he's prince of the power of the air around earth. And this neurosphere that's around earth, it's the same neurosphere around you. I was telling y'all about that neurosphere around you yesterday. Anybody remember what it's called? Anybody like you remember what it's called?
Mind.
It's your mind. You call it your aura, your prana, but the mind is around the body. Man's mind is around the earth. It's like a trap around the earth, which means there's a consciousness that's surrounding the earth. But this consciousness, as a collective, is low. It's not a high vibrational consciousness. You have to make it out of the spheres to ascend this place. See, Earth is a beautiful, high vibrational place. But Earth has been covered over and suppressed and trapped. She can't breathe. Man is like psoriasis or cancer on her back. But Earth that sore off her body. So Earth is going to go through a purge to bring her vibrations back up. Maybe Earth did something just like us. You know, when we look at the oil fields all around you. I just noticed that. haven't seen it, but I see it pumping oil right now. That's interesting. Maybe she did something like us to cause it. But it's her time to purge. She's going to purge for 1,000 years. You want to ascend the hell up out of here. Come back when it's over. It's a beautiful place. It's like the movie Maleficent. It's really dreamy and fantasy like, meaning the connection that we have with it. It's beautiful. But right now, a cleansing has to happen. In order for you not to be a part of that purge, you have to raise your vibration. 144,000 hertz. Look up the book, the Tutankhamun Prophecies. I told you about that before. Read the book, the Tutankhamun Prophecies. It wasn't about there was 144,000 people that was going to be saved, 12 tribes from this to 12 tribes from that and 12 tribes. No, it was every individual had to raise to 144,000. Let me tell you something. When you raise your vibrations, okay, let me tell you, like fire, right? Fire comes in vibrations. The highest vibration of fire, what color is it? Somebody tell me. That just dawned on me just now. But fire, vibration, it goes from yellow, huh?
Red.
Blue, my Bobby. The blue flame. This just now dawned on me because it goes where I'm going. This just now dawned on me. So, we have to raise our vibration so that our light will be the blue flame. Then you're in the high vibration. Even like I was saying yesterday, sickness puts you in the low vibration. What is health? To be healthy is to be divine. To be healthy, meaning in every way, mind, body, soul, and spirit, is to be in divinity. And divinity is a vibration. I don't know how else to say it to make y'all get it. Divinity is a vibration. That vibration has a blue hue. Remember, I told y'all they're coming. When they come, if you are vibrating high enough, your light will be blue. If you're not, your light will be red. And these creatures are going to eat the living while they're still alive. Now remember that? These beings are going to come. Our help will come. And it's not discriminatory. They can't see you with the red hue. You have to vibrate high enough so you can be seen to get out of here. Some of us are going to leave by ship. Beings are going to come get us out of here. I keep telling y'all. But if they can't see you, then you're in hell. Hell is the 1,000 years that Earth is about to purge. Meaning, if you can't get your vibration up high enough, once the neurosphere is locked, you can't get, there's going to be nothing you can do at that point. You have to raise your vibration so you can get out, so you can be seen. Are y'all understand? Am I making sense? What they saying?
What's NAA, as mentioned in the title of this live? I pretty much answered it. She got it.
Okay.
How do we raise it up to that point? In the vibration. Blue.
I got you.
Okay. To be healthy is to be divine, amazing. Raise your vibration. Yes.
Who said that? To be healthy.
That was Sora.
And that's what it is. That's what healthy is about. And it's not, listen, there's not, I keep telling you, there's not one modality to health. Like, okay, now I'm a raw vegan. That's just one of the modalities. What I've come to learn from the Guardians is why I'm leaving for a year. Meaning leaving society. Because we have to incorporate all the modalities. Listen, and when I say that this is not something that's new, this is who we've always been. It's what we are before the dumbing down. You know what I mean? Like you have to tell a man today to ground, to connect back with the earth. That's not something you had to tell us in ancient. We walked bare feet. Our shoes were made of animal skin. Our clothes, we knew that our clothes was a certain vibration. We knew that cotton was 500 hertz. We knew that wool was 500 hertz. Polyester, nylon, all these synthetic spandex, these chemical, the vibration is so low, and not only do we wear it on our bodies and over our energy portals, we wear it on our crown. We wear it on our head and block our seventh chakra, talking about we're divine and spiritual. That's not something we had to know. That was who we were. You didn't have to tell us how to eat because we vibrated with the earth. We knew what to eat. It was from the first primordial, from when I first walked on this planet, fruit stood out. The colors, the apple and the orange. The green is a part of the landscape, the green and the browns. We didn't eat the green and the browns, we ate the colors. We ate the fruit. We ate the wombs to ascend. So, like, and I'm naming them now, I hope y'all catching them. Like, you have to go back to the fruit. All that's fruit. And there's a lot more fruit than just the sweet stuff. Zucchini is a fruit. Pumpkin's a fruit. Anything with seed in it and flesh around it. Coconut. Well, coconut is the seed, but coconut's a fruit. Bean. Eat the womb to ascend. Eat 80% wombs, 20% grain, 80% raw, 20% cooked. You have to get your body in alignment. Again, you have to be grounded. You have to go back in your creation. Like we overdo shit. Excuse my English, but we overdo it. Like, yoga is important. When you wake up, go outside as soon as the sun coming up and just sit there and look around you. Everything is doing yoga. Everything is stretching. The birds stretch their wings. The dogs do downward dog. That's where it comes from in yoga. Do the downward dog. Everything comes out of slumber and stretch their body to release one, their fascia, two, to get back in alignment. That's not a lifestyle, but a lifestyle, meaning you should yoga every day, just stretch, because that's all that means. And then go about your business. You should meditate every day, several times a day. You could call it meditation is all the same as meditation, affirmation, prayer. Every day. Several times a day, because this, again, was another way where you make connection to the all. To the El Kalum, to everything. To Yazi. This is where you make the connection. But if you're doing yoga, But then you're not eating wombs, or you're eating wombs and you're not grounded, or you're grounded, but then you don't partake of earth waters. You got to go in the waters here. You have to go in creation here. It's a full, like all of these different modalities. You have to eat alkaline. Okay, the time is over of studying history, his story. Because now it's time for my story, and my story was called mystery, but my story is the truth. It's time for the wombmen story. It's time for Mother, the great divine feminine. It's time for the age of true spirals, spirituality. And her flow and her spiral and her curves. This time, the day of rigidity is over. And rigid and straight lines is over. You're only going to ascend to come into, stop. It's time to stop cutting your hair unless it's time for that. Some of us need to cut our hair sometimes to leave identity and then grow it back. Everybody grow your hair. Because now it's time for the antennas to be strong, but they're not strong if you don't eat right. They're not strong if you're not grounded. They're not strong if you don't make the connection to source, the universe, the earth, and everything that exists every day. Grow out your antennas, rip off the wigs, remove the glue off of your crown. See, because some of you be like, hell no, because you're about image. But that image is about to have your ass stuck on earth. It's time for some serious decisions. Y'all want to know what you got to do? This is what you have to do. It's time to take off the fake nails. Wombmen. Melanated wombman, you are the mother of civilization. Everything I just said, in a woman's mind, they got you so programmed, just meant I took your beauty. Because you don't know how to grow your own nails without anything synthetic on them. You don't need you don't need acrylic, you need calcium. Eat right, your nails will grow. And just groom it. Don't put nothing unnatural. These are portals. Your fingernails, your toenails, they're made like that for a reason. That's why they teach you to cover them. They are portals. Now you need those portals. The bottom of your feet and the bottom of your hands. Well, I don't know what's called the bottom of your hands, the front, I don't know. They're made alike. Energy centers. See, melanin can block certain transmission. That's why your hands are made light. Not that much melanin in them. So that you can receive when you're grounding. You can receive that current. Melanin can block the current. Some of you got to start real simple. Some of you got to start real basic. At the basics. And we can't get y'all past the basics. We can't get you overstanding. Black woman, you have the God body. Why? Because your body is covered with melanin. Yes, so is your son's. Your hair is the 9 ether or the coil. Your skin is copper. Melanin is copper. So is your son's. But then you hold the portal, the vortex, the stargate. If the black woman, who is the strongest antenna on the planet, even above your sons, if you got in order, if you got your shit together, do you know the beings that we can bring here? We can escort the angels in through our bodies. physically and spiritually. Men don't have a womb. We have to birth the angels, meaning we have to birth the guardians. We have to birth our help. And it's no age. But then they teach you to cut out your womb. See, the womb, that's why we're Zen wombs. The womb is just not a physical tool. It's a spiritual tool. Because you can have, this is what the Eastern Stars was about. Because you would have women in the red tent, and you would have women that would gather on earth, mostly naked, nothing covering their chakras and their portals and their feet on the ground, and we would hold hands and we would transfer our energy around us using radiation from the moon, and could bring in the Messiah. We birthed amongst us, called parthenogenesis. I keep telling y'all this. In order for us to go to that next level, we have to give up some of our comforts. You know, I was talking to a sister the other day. We was talking about this world, and she was crying because she said it's lonely. That it was lonely. It is, until it's not. It's lonely because most of the world is going in one direction, but you have to go the other direction. Do not follow the crowd. They're all going to hell in a handbasket. They're being called by the Pied Piper. They're following the wrong music. They're following the wrong tones and vibrations, and they are being led. You have to turn around and take the lonely road. The road less traveled. We have to make that road the new road. Are y'all listening to me? Before I continue what they saying, he going crazy, ain't he? He would have whooped you.
Let's see. The dream I had 2 years ago about those beings coming, it showed just this. My aunt passed, came, and kept telling us stuff. I woke, found she passed next a.m.
Who that?
That's Malachi. Will you say that percentage again on the fruits and foods?
80% raw, 20% cooked. I don't know what I was talking about. What else? Raw and cooked, wombs and grains.
And alkaline. And alkaline.
All of it's alkaline. 100% alkaline. But 80% are wombs, fruits. 20% grain. Eat fruit all day, fruit juice. No leaves. Spinach, I think, is good. Moringa is definitely good. I mean leaves. I meant no plants. Kale, arugula, like that. Eat fruit. Like, eat your nuts, your grains, eat your roots. Eat your roots with your grains. Like, that's a part, that 20%. Your potatoes, your carrots, that kind of stuff. The roots, beets, really good for your blood. But don't do plants. Eat the wombs. I'm not there yet. Like, we're preparing ourselves. We're getting our menu, like the whole nine, and we're changing everything. What they say before I go further?
We need to wake others. Want you to sleep. Guardians are telling us coming together as one. G bliss. Parthenogenesis, the palm of your hand. Nerve endings are in the hands and feet. I hear you and feel it also. How can the woman get back to parthenogenesis with everything that's happening today?
Okay, we ain't got to finish that. Women are already performing parthenogenesis, and the whole earth is moving toward it. But she has to want it and wake up. Native American women are already doing it. They watch their children. When they see that their child is a two-spirit, in this world we call that gay. When they see that a child is a two-spirit, they will take her and take her with the women, and she will never be raised around men. They will perform their rituals when she's 16, and the women will impregnate her. How? By fusing the polar body. Every egg comes with a polar body. It's just like sperm. It carries your egg inside of your body. Look it up, polar body. It comes with 23 chromosomes, just like sperm. It has to. If you fuse that back into the egg, she will have a baby that look just like her. He is tripping. I know, baby. She will have a baby. He might have to go to the water because he pooped all day. So he gonna start. When he get my antsy like that, you might gotta get this little pad. So it's already happening. We just have to. I remember my primordial self. I remember walking on the planet and nobody else was here. I remember that. You have to first open yourself up to it like this. I was just saying this today. I think today in one of our talks. I'm transforming. My being is transforming every day. I haven't even begun the cleanse yet. The discipline detach, right? But I think every night about the disciplines. I put them in order in my mind. I'm writing them. I live in them. Just by thinking in them every night, my being is starting to change as if, like Joe Dispenza said, as if I've already done it. My being is opening up. My mind is opening up every day by mentally living the disciplines. My body is starting to move as if I'm in the disciplines. Last night I said, Guardians, what do we do about these particles that's in people's body? Who got that thing? Who got that thing? What do we do about the particles now that they are now spraying that's going to go with the particles in you, that Ileana going to flip that switch and put everybody on grid, be able to completely control you? What do we do? Just as I was waking up this AM, the Guardians answered and told me that's what the blue-green algae from Klamath Lake is for. Process and digest that one. That's why we told you to take the blue-green algae. Are you listening, Bobby? The blue-green algae with everything else that they've given us is what's going to save us. If you don't go by way of me, if you go to e3live.com and get the blue-green algae, go say my name, Seeker, because then I'll get a discount. If you go to Energy Bits, you'll get a discount. Energy Bits, you get the spirulina and the chlorella. I got some behind me right now. They stay with me in my system every day. Even if I just take one pill every day, I keep the blue in me. But does that not make sense? With the blue flame I was talking about, does that not make sense? How we have to vibrate high and the highest vibration is blue? Does it not make sense? But again, you can't do one modality, you got to do them all. Does it not make sense now that they give us the DNA Revolution Water Program? Tell us to reprogram ourselves. Listen what they told me this AM, Bobby. King Adonis, are you here? Gogo, are you here? Scarlet, Sheila, are y'all here? Listen to me today. What they showed me this AM, that the DNA revolution is reprogramming our DNA, but the blue-green algae is making it happen faster. because the algae is helping us to release stem cells. So what the programs, when we listen to the water programs, any of them, when we listen to the water programs, our stem cells take over and become whatever the environment is. Blue-green algae helps you. Go to the website, zenwombs.net. On the homepage of that, go down to the blog, 11111. Read what the blue-green algae, the AFA particularly. This is why NASA is up there at Klamath Lake trying to recreate that algae, but they can't. But this algae, again, just so happened to be an eyesight of Mount Shasta. Come on! Which is the solar plexus chakra of the planet. Not only is it the solar plexus chakra of the planet, it's a portal for otherworldly beings that's constantly coming in and out of there. Some people go up in there and never come back out. People know that going in. Where they go, we don't know, because they never come back out to tell. Up in Mount Shasta, I gotta go. Is any of this starting to make sense? This is why we have to get the blue-green algae from Klamath Lake. This is a special algae. The oldest being on the planet is the blue-green algae. Say it again. The oldest being on the planet is the blue-green algae. It's neither animal or plant. There is no category for this. Eat it. Don't just take it. Definitely take it from Klamath Lake. Go to e3live.com. Call in. Tell them Seeker sent you. Or if you go online and do it, I think you put the name in there. Seeker sent you. Say who sent you? Seeker sent you. CEKA. That's all you gotta put. Take it every day, even if you don't think it's doing nothing. Get the blue in you every day. Get the blue magic. Get the AFA. Get that one from the break. Get the EAFA. It's just straight. Then they got one called Blue Magic up there. Oh, that Blue Magic ain't no joke. They got Brain On. Brain On has the AFA in it, plus some other stuff. The blue magic is a special blue spirulina, the special blue algae, and it has the AFA in it. Definitely, I take all of those. As a matter of fact, I have my bag right here. So I think I'm touching something. That ain't it. Age. I got the bag, the energy bits. 2 bags back here. I just took them. Anyway, you can see them. If you see them, good. It's not in there. I don't think you will be able to feel it in the bag. I think I put it in the plastic bag with the look at the other stuff at. The blue-green algae. Spirulina is a blue-green algae. It does not compare to the Apellina floss. I can't say it. It does not compare to that one. Energy bits. This one is the chlorella. Energy bits. This one is the spirulina. When I tell you, you feel the power of those. You feel the energy. The chlorella cleanses you out. Chlorella detoxes you. There's nothing on the planet that has more chlorophyll in it than chlorella. Chlorella is the structure is very, very, very close to your blood. We're part of our year, we're going to be doing an algae fast, where we're just, like for a couple days, maybe 3 days here, 3 days there, just taking algae and water, like coconut water, something like that. just the algae. You can live off of the algae, but it detoxes you. Spirulina gives you energy. So I say take the spirulina in the daytime. Take the chlorella at night. Go to energybits.com and use Zen Rooms over there. You'll get 20% discount. I think a bag like this was $100 or $120, but it lasts. I still have this probably like 6 months. So it's well worth the price because it's going to last you that long. But I think you can get smaller packs. You can. I get the big ones at a time. So I have them for a while. And take 10 of them. Minimum. You can take more than that, but 10 a day of each one of them. But take that with the AFA. Take that with the AFA. And if you take nothing else, take the AFA from energybits.com. Get the blue in you. It's something about the blue. It's something about the vibration of blue. Can somebody tell me which chakra is blue? Anybody tell me which chakra is blue? Anybody know? Nobody know? The chakra is blue. There's something about the blue, y'all. And what they're sharing with me now, what they share with me this AM, this is the reason we've been told to take the blue. Listen, right, the throat chakra is blue. The communication center. Most people don't know it, but it's a modality that the guardians taught me. It's through the throat chakra that you heal the body. It could be because of that master gland there, the thyroid. Most people think about the pituitary. I mean, the other one has the master gland, but the thyroid regulates the hormones. Harmony. Get your instrument called body in alignment to be played before source and amongst men. It's time to let go of the I. It's time for we now. It's time for the collective. Take the algae to fight against the NAA no particles. So the water program, the amplifying stones, the blue-green algae all goes together. It's what they told me last night. Remember I told you how they tell you in parts? I was telling y'all that yesterday. All of these things that they've been giving me over the years all go together. It's a piece of the puzzle. Read it for me.
Let's see. I'm headed that way soon.
Who's that?
Malachi.
Awesome.
Definitely have to cleanse and build our systems and elevate the stars and the suns.
Who's that? Say the names with it right now.
Okay, Malachi. Bahama.
Right, Malachi.
Bahama Mama. I would love to witness that and be amongst them. Sounds amazing and powerful. Zena. I am detaching from a lot of people, places, and things. Foods for energy, proper vitamins is what I need to know of.
You need minerals. Get your minerals, like get your shilajit. Take your moringa powder, your shilajit. Take bee pollen, pine nuts. Get your aminos. Eat what you are. Eat your fruits. Take your algae. See, if I don't say the word algae for a while, then people just like forget. No, we take it every day. It's a religion over here. Whether I'm speaking about it or not. You can probably always say on live, you got some algae with you, and I'll shake my thing at you. Yeah. Because I'm thinking y'all still with it. But I understand every now and then you got to remind people. This is why my elevation never stops. And I don't do fads. I do what is necessary. So if the guardians give me, take your algae, even if I don't know what it's fully for. But I know I feel the change. When the guardians say do water program, I know they never go off. The water programs stay on. Stay transforming me. Constantly removing blocks and traumas from my body. Cleansing my cells. We have to be consistent with our spirituality and our movement, y'all. Have to be consistent. We was consistent at the club. Just like we was consistent, some of us still smoking cigarettes and weed. Just like I was consistent drinking beer, and some people drinking liquor. Just like we was consistent eating bad food. We were consistent in that. But now we have to remove those grooves from our minds and replace those grooves with new ones. Make new grooves in your mind. Start new habits. Habits of righteousness. And I don't mean righteousness by way of the Bible. I mean righteousness by way of what's right for you. For your ascension, what you learn and know that you must do for your ascension, that you continuously do. Do what's right. Isn't it here? Well, Ashley, I just felt the presence. Do what's right. By yourself, by your soul. You don't want to be stuck down here, then don't. We're in an age of information. They call it the information age, right? We done got too much goddamn information. We done got so much information that all we want now is some more information. All we want now is to listen to something else. But how many of you will listen to me right now and do something? Do one of the things I'm moving divine vibration. Because that's health. To become divine. Like you'll have people like Dr. Sabi. The days of Dr. Sabi's are over. The days of Malachi York and old seekers and the pill twins, all of that's over. Because now it's time for real action. Fuck a lecture, fuck listening to them battle each other on stage. It's over. Because now it's time for every man, woman, and child to follow the path of divine vibration. Thank you to all those names I just said for the information that you brought. But you got stuck there. See, Dr. Sabi and those like Dr. Sabi has come bringing the food and what we got to eat and what da-da-da-da. And they stuck in that because we were stuck somewhere. But now that our minds have expanded and we understand what the fuck you talking about, you ain't got to be a child. You don't have to be the youth. You could be 70 hearing what I'm talking to you about right now. Allow it in your spirit and make the fucking change. Somebody tell me you with me right now. okay, we were more than slaves. We were kings and queens. Listen, some of that's not even good. If you use a divine mind, they say Mansa Musa was one of the richest men, and he was black. That's not a compliment. Because that means he ripped the earth apart. He took her virginity to get that gold when it was unnecessary. It's things like that that got us to where we are right now, but that's a compliment to have for you. They said women ain't never really built nothing but a hut. Motherfucker, that's all I ever had to build. Because I didn't want to destroy the earth, because I am the earth. I didn't need to build sheetrock and paint that gave everybody lead. I didn't need to do that shit. All I needed to do was put my hands in the mud, get some straw, make a thatcher roof, and be grounded and barefoot in the goddamn kitchen. Because that was the apothecary. Because thy food was thy medicine, and thy medicine was thy food when I built the hut. But now I'm home, and I think I'm inside when I'm truly outside, because inside is nature. That is truly inside of the universe, still connected in my hut. In my damn hut. That was inside. When I'm in the house, that's outside. I'm outside of myself. I'm in that bubble. Most people can't see that. Being in this car is being outside. It's not connected. I'm in this place with these wires in the wall. It got copper, but it's covered in plastic, and it got sheetrock, and it got this offsetting wood, offsetting some kind of poison. We can't breathe. We're not connected at all in our homes, and we think that's normal. We don't have clay floors anymore, earthing floors. You know, but as long as it look good, as long as it makes me look good, but you're not going anywhere, is the problem with that. And then you say, what do we got to do? Are you ready for that answer, though? Are you ready for that answer, though? Half of you, hell no. But I suggest the ones who are, those who have an ear, hear what the Spirit says to the churches. And what is the churches? The people. When two or more come together in my name, that's the church. You are the church. Hear what the Spirit says to the churches. Your aim is divine vibration. That is health. If you have any sickness in your body, diabetes, the C word, the H word, whatever, you are out of vibration. You are eating improperly. You are not connecting with the earth. Because when you eat the proper vibration, if I know this because I've played with my body. Because if I don't eat right, all my joints hurt. As soon as I eat right, all my joints don't hurt. Before I cured myself of endometriosis, when I ate bad and I drank beer, excruciating pain every day, but especially when I'm coming on. Excruciating, where I'm pacing the floor naked back and forth in this pain that has me on my knees at times. But when I began to learn, when they gave me the Depo shot and the Lupron shot that just made my ass fat and didn't really help me and messed up my joints and all kind of shit, I'm like, there gotta be a better way. And I went to the earth. I went to her medicine and her food. Let thy food be thy medicine, and thy medicine be thy food. And I ate of the womb. First I started, just eat raw fruit 3 days before I come on and see how my menstrual would turn out. I wouldn't cramp that much. So I started doing it for a month at a time. And then I started juice fasting. And then I would take the green. And I was taking my moringa. And I was taking all cacao and all kinds of supplements. And I was drinking coconut water. And I was drinking mineral water. My body changed. And I went to the earth, excuse me. This might be TMI, especially for men. If you got a weak stomach, close your ears for about 5 minutes. I went to the earth with a clot. Because I didn't think it was a clot. I put it in a jar. This thing that came out of me. After 24 hours, all the blood was out of it. It was tissue that tore off of me. I took it out to the land that I'm the caregiver of. I went naked to the land. I buried that thing in the land, and I buried myself in the land. And I said, take this from me and heal me. I promise you, when I came home for 2 days straight, I am not exaggerating this, for 2 days straight, every 10 minutes, I released a clot. I mean, like, big ones were just like, vroom, vroom. I thought it was going to never stop. When you have endometriosis, you're basically extra fertile. You are growing eggs outside. You grow these lesions outside of the womb. Do you know, after I did that, I basically gave myself spiritual surgery. All of that stuff tore off of me and didn't even hurt. So I know what the body can do. I know, I've watched my body and other people's in my care. I watched bodies transform and go back. I can make myself age by 10 years in a week. I can make myself eat certain things. If I drink a beer for the next week, every day, drink some beer every day, eat some chicken, in the next week, I will look 10 years older. Right now, I look midway. Because just 3 months ago, I looked 5 years younger than I do right now. My mother just transitioned and I lost it a little bit. I went pizza crazy. I don't know why I went to cheese. That's not even one of my things. I don't know. It was like I don't smoke or not. I don't drink no more. I pacified with that shit. And I see it on me though. But not as worse as it was if I went to meat or beer or something like that. Meaning, I watched the body transform. It's all about what work do you want to put in for your ascension, for your divine vibration, for your health. Because health is your divinity. Your divinity is a vibration. These are the things we have to do simply. Follow the instructions of the guardians. Some things that the guardians will give us will not be something we heard about before. Because if it was something we heard about, we wouldn't be in this predicament. So if the guardian said create DNA revolution, and we all need to be under the DNA revolution, what y'all waiting for? If the guardian said they'll put the DNA revolution to the stones, if you look on the site now, again, if you bought DNA revolution, I don't care how long ago it was, the stones go with that. If you bought it, and I'm giving it to y'all, if you bought the DNA revolution, email me at facecircles@gmail.com. Prove to me that you bought the DNA revolution. Don't say, remember, I don't remember anything. It's way too many of y'all. I don't know what anybody bought. Just show me the receipt that you bought it. Excuse me, the DNA revolution. And we'll go from there, and I'll get you a stone. Because you need to wear your stone. Wear your stone, y'all. Keep it with you, and especially when you're in meditation. With the DNA revolution. Keep your sound stone, your sound amplifying stone with you. And take your blue-green algae every day. Take the blue-green algae from from Kalama Flake, if you decide to do the spirulina and chlorella, you ain't going wrong with that either. But if you do nothing else, okay, that's that smell. You smell it? That's this area. It's the area we're going to just ride through. That's the shit going on. It's in the car, because this is more like air for just the car right here. I feel like the window's open somewhere. It's not. Sheesh. You want to take the AFA. Stay under one of the water programs, but definitely reprogram your DNA. Any water programs that you listen to, you want to stone, but I'm only giving it, I don't have enough for everybody. I'm giving it away. For the other water programs, maybe we'll sell it later. When we go to the mines, I'll try to get a lot. Maybe I'll put them on necklaces and sell them like I did before. And then y'all can buy them too. You get them with the DNA revolution though. Read the comments to me, because I think y'all hearing me tonight. I think y'all hearing me tonight.
Let's see.
You got the baby?
Yeah.
He going back to sleep? He covered up? Okay. Do we look okay? Does she look cold or anything? She don't look cold? Okay.
Let's see. What pines should we abstain from, or which ones to ingest?
Don't ingest the ponderosa from my studies. That's the only one I know about. We shouldn't ingest is the ponderosa pine. I hear all the rest of them are good, but you want to research that for yourself. The number one go-to is the white pine, though. And how do you tell the difference? Go online, and you can tell pine by their leaves, by their needles. Believe it or not, most people don't know this. Pine trees hold a lot of water in those needles. Millions of gallons of water are in the needles of the pine tree. Make tea out of those. So, but anyway, you'll learn like the ponderosa might grow 2 needles. The needles grow in clusters, and then they might only grow like 6 inches. That's pine. This one might grow in clusters of 2, and they're about 8 inches. That's another one. So look up the needles. You'll know it by the needles. I don't know them. I don't know my pines like that either. But I got pines growing in my yard. I partake of this medicine all the time. We just harvested the pine pollen. Like a part of our year was coming out. Like we'll do a month of what we call the pine fast, where we partake of the pine every day. We drink its tea every day. We take in the pollen every day. We take the nuts every day. We inhale. We burn what you call it, the resin daily. We do that a lot now though. That kind of thing. Like we do pine fast. Well, go ahead.
Okay. Let's see here.
Go right after that one. Don't skip none.
I'm trying to find out where it's at. I have been taking them for the past few months now, and you can definitely feel a difference.
Yes. She's talking about the AFA. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm just going down here. Where do you get the bits from? We already put that in there.
Okay, e3live.com. The bits, energybits.com, and use Zen Wombs at checkout, and you'll get 20% discount.
Okay, throat intaking and talking throat. I take my AFA and 14 energy bits every AM.
That's who said that?
Gigi.
That's right, Gigi. Make sure you get when y'all get the energy e3live.com for the AFA. You don't get a discount, but if you call in, sometimes they have it. That's not on the site. That's why I say call in and say my name. And when you say my name, I'll get a discount though. But I'm trying to become an affiliate with them now. And once I become an affiliate, it'd be like, I send so many people to them. It'd be like the other one, Energy Bits. And y'all should maybe get a discount. Go ahead.
Throat, no throat, throat.
What the hell is that?
Like, I was asking about the chakras blue.
Oh, I see.
Somebody was
I'm like, what the hell?
Let's see. Black seed oil is good to take daily as well. Yes, put in the work.
Right, black seed oil, I hear a lot about it. Well, the black seed is supposed to cure anything but death. I don't know about that because a lot of Muslims die, but they eat it all the time. But whatever it takes. Like, if you know this is beneficial, you know, take it, partake. I'm with it.
I dislike the inside so much. Big disconnect. Burdock root, yucca root slowed the bleeding. Ibuprofen is the only thing that got rid of my pain. I know. Deep fasting 3 days.
You gotta say the names again.
Oh, I'm sorry. Michelle. Katrina Deep. Michelle. Fasting 3 days before men's cured also. Gut. That's data. Song Brown. Gratitude for the wisdom. Michelle. I blame government experimentation, but I overcame by God in my testimony. Let's see. I appreciated the same thing, experienced the same thing with my blood, Sika. I told my husband what was going on. This is Zena. I told my husband what was going on in my body, and it felt like I was dying 3 years ago. Song Brown. I emailed you about the stone, but I don't know how to find the order number because I purchased it sometime in March.
Well, if you purchase, it will still be in your email. Just look in your email, search Zen Wounds, because when you order with us, my store automatically gives you a receipt. So just search Zen Wounds. If not, email me the name that you, or somebody will get it, the name that you ordered in, and we can look it up. Either way, the receipt is there.
Okay.
Hey, she getting my stuff.
You are being heard and felt, sister. Sister.
Who is it?
This is a song. This is Song Brown. And then let's see. You're being heard. Okay, I've been watching, but they told me to tell you all. I am Gifts Mike. Oh, this is not real. Why now? They're telling me to tell you.
I don't know what you're saying. You let me confuse.
This is Davateski. This is. I've been watching, but you told me to tell you. This is the same person.
Told me to tell you what?
I am Gets Mike.
Who is it, Age?
The same person.
You gotta tell me because I don't know.
Davateski.
You seeing it? I don't see it.
Davateski, all of this. Why now they're telling me to tell you about me? I am sorry the earth cries, but I am here as true Greek. This is the same person. I think they're just
Just don't think for me. Just read it to me.
okay.
So
I does Hodak mean? What does Hodak mean?
Hodak is our sacred language given by the guardians. That's what the language you hear that's in the water programs. It's called Stanun. And Hodak means, somebody probably could tell you that. What Hodak mean, y'all? Somebody put in the comment what Hodak mean. If not, I'll tell you. Go ahead.
This is the same person, Davateski. I am Davateski, Sector 1, aka NYC. Same person, but I have always overwatched and I will continue to do so. Same person. I do not know why I'm telling you here, and it's overwhelming to tell you.
I'm just not sure what you said. You said what you tell me. I don't know what you're telling me. I don't get it.
My mission is to protect by all means. The same person. I reside in Queens, New York, by the water.
Okay, I can't. That's not. I'm not sure what you're trying to tell me. Email me, like because you're giving short sentences, and I don't know what's happening right now.
Oh, Diva Skylab. I'm sorry, that's the person's name.
That's somebody else or the same?
Oh, the same person. I pronounced it anyway.
Yeah, email me and let me know in a whole paragraph. I don't understand right now, honestly. Hold up means I see sourcing you and I offer you harmony. Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. I think I'm about to head out, but I think y'all hear me. I'm gonna remind y'all every time now because everything's starting to come full circle. Hold on. Can't make those kind of mistakes.
Exactly.
Okay, go ahead.
This one is from Bahama Mama. Was that the energy that Seeker was picking up on, perhaps? That's it.
Get your AFA, y'all. Get your water program. Get your stone. Put them together. And that's just not it. Now I'm starting to see everything, like I'm saying, that the Guardian has given me. For all this time, it all goes together. And all of this is to help raise your vibration. So I was thinking, even if you can't leave for a year or 6 months, we're going to go 6 months to a year to go strictly in our disciplines. If you can't afford that or do that, some of you may want to come in with me, but you can't until I'm in for 3 months. But you got to start linking with us now so I can get to know you. Or we can get to know you, and then you can join us after we're in for 3 months, but we'll talk about that. But whatever. If you just you're in your own space. When I put all the disciplines out, it's very simple. It's what we've been doing, but individually, like we feel like we have to choose between the disciplines. No, every wombman and her son needs to do all the disciplines, because this is what elevates it. Being like, the reason that we haven't got anywhere as a world is because of the way we've been doing the disciplines. Like the monks are some of the most spiritual beings, but are they? How many other disciplines do they follow? They get stuck in shit. Like Buddha, they follow Buddha, and so do I. They follow the Buddha, but then they stuck on meditation. So they get grounded and meditate, and it may help them even come into some powers, but they haven't arrived. You know what I mean? When Siddhartha Gautama, when he sat at that Bodhi tree for however long he did, and he came into enlightenment, that was for him to bring back to us the knowledge that he did and guide us in the way of enlightenment and to help us out of suffering. But then people is making Buddhism religious when they say it's not, but it is, because it's a way of religion. Really mean one side of religion means a way of life. The other side of religion means to rule again. But these people are trying to meditate themselves into enlightenment. They done made that a religion. That was for him to do, because that's how he found the answers. Now what he was offering us was the answers. So that's what we should have taken from him. Meditation, I don't have to meditate and do nothing else for 69 years. But I need to meditate every day. I don't have to do yoga until I ain't got no meat left on my bones, and it's all I can think about. And I'm so goddamn flexible. I can put my head backwards and put my head between my legs like I'm stupid. No. And I ain't calling you stupid if you could do that. I'm calling me stupid if I do that. That's not for me. But I should do yoga. It's a place for all of these things in our lives, the disciplines. You can't do that to me while I'm driving. Especially while I was just turning this corner like this. We have to do all the disciplines. Make all the disciplines a part of our lives. This is why rigorously I'm going to go do this for a year so I could break the cycle I'm in of not doing them or feeling like you have to master one modality or no. So once I come out of hardcore doing this for a year, 6 months to a year, then I'll know how to apply them to my life. I may stay in that way, or maybe not. Maybe I will come out into the world and teach the disciplines and how to master all the disciplines, how to incorporate all the different, no, not master the disciplines, but master the self. Is how I see this. You will be a master of the self when you incorporate all the disciplines, opposed to mastering one discipline. Did that make sense? We can master a discipline and lose weight to the self and incorporate all disciplines. Did that make sense? That makes sense, Age?
Yes.
That's what we have to do. Somebody got to go do it. We got to be Dr. Sabi, Dr. York, Dr. this one, the man who eat all coconuts. We got to do it all. And this how you raise a God. This how you ascend a man. This how you bring a wombman into divine vibration, into total health and wholeness. Because we're so busy, the way the world is set up, number one, I'll overstay where a lot of you think it. The world itself, the way it's set up, does not allow us, doesn't afford us time, money, and space to master the self. But let me tell you what I've learned. I'm going to throw this out there. I want to do a whole video on this. In the digital age, y'all listen, it's real simple. Like how to make money is real simple. Especially with online marketing. But we'll go through a whole video of this. The way I do it is, the best way to make money is to sell yourself. Go master yourself, not a job title. You feel me? Like, I want to be a manager, so I'll go to school. No, forget all of that. That's just building a system against yourself. Go master yourself. Go into your creativity. Go into the disciplines. Then write a book on it. Write a 30-page book of something you actually did that you actually know about, that will actually help the world to heal. And put it in a TikTok shop or digital marketing. Put it in what I'm trying to say, market it. Market it on Facebook and Instagram and TikTok. Spend money to put it in front of the world. Because one thing, no matter, you can create some beautiful things. I've learned this in life because I've created some beautiful things. If the world don't see it, nobody will buy it. But people will trade with you things of substance. People buy so many water programs because it helps them. They see the testimonies of other people. They use it themselves. I do feel the difference. My children are talking the da-da-da-da-da, on and on and on. My prostate is healed. But that's me mastering the self. That's me going into the Zen mobile, going into the sound garden and creating. I go up the mountains and I write these affirmations and poetry. And I put it on paper, and then I change it from English to Stanoon. And then I put it to frequencies, and I hear people. And I barter with it for people. Here, I'll give you health. Help me eat. It's a trade. You know, that's over too. Being a slave in the system. That's why they're trying to change everything. The reason, why do you think they changed Uber up like that? Because people are making a living on it now, and not dependent on them. They need those people where they need them at, and more so than anything, they need those people not thinking for themselves like that. But they don't need the people for labor. That's why they're creating all these goddamn robots. They're creating the robots to do the work now. AI about to take over. But they got a place for you in them camps with hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and thousands of coffins and incinerators. This is why we have to raise spiritually. Because if we raise spiritually and we connect, if each one of us raised to be the Buddha, not a Buddha, but the Buddha, a Messiah, raise the children in the way of the Buddha, raise the children in the way of the Messiah, and then we link together, how can we be hurt? Who can hurt us? If we could call upon the universe at will, if we could raise the waters at will, if we could call on the winds at will, if we can ignite volcanoes at will, who? That's what the movie Avatar is about. You remembering who you are, you going back to nature, and you call on Awa. You connect your hair to the horse and connect your hair to the trees and remember who you are. And you give them back their food and you give them back their clothes. And you walk barefoot on the earth with your siblings and with your sisters and with your sons, and we walk on this earth. And we remember. We don't only remember, we have mastered the self by employing the disciplines. By disciplining ourselves, disciplining what we put in our mouths, knowing how to fast. Having respect for the trees and the waters. Having respect for our elders. And those coming up that are future, overstating that they are our future. And the reason the kids are going fucking crazy because they don't have anybody to lead them. Because the elders are at the club with them. Because the elders are the one who threw the barbecue and gave them all the poison. I know I'm saying a lot today. What they saying? I just wonder have we gotten any damn where. It's time to pull it.
What can be done to get rid of a hernia?
I don't know. I will have to look that up. It's in my mind, I can't say it. It's a leaf that you can put on there. I can't see it. One, start eating the right stuff though, so you can stop getting that hernia. Change your intake. One, because it's just going to keep coming back, and you're straining. So get your gut health together. Take some probiotics and prebiotics and stuff, and enzymes, and eat good foods. And that's for starters. And then there's like preparation H. It's made of that leaf. It's a leaf on preparation H. That's the leaf that you need. You need a salve of that leaf. That's what makes it shrink. Go ahead. Most people don't know that a lot of those eye creams and stuff they use, like to make your bags go away instant, it's nothing but preparation H. They'll tell you it's not, but yes it is. Because that stuff is, your anus and your eye skin is made of like the same kind of skin, that thin skin. It's not neem. I feel like it's kind of neem. It's a leaf, and you can crush it, make a salve out of it. But I'm sorry, I don't remember which one it is. It might be in a total healing packet, I'm not sure, but I don't remember. Go ahead.
LMOA at the yoga joke.
What?
Laughing my ass off at the yoga joke.
Oh.
I hear you. Yes, it makes sense. Makes sense. You can't lose.
Who is saying this?
This is Bobby Morgan.
Who's that LM at the yoga? I want to know.
Bobby Morgan. This is Bobby. I hear you. Makes sense. You can't lose yourself into one aspect of the journey.
Right.
Zena,
Right,
makes sense.
So it's time for all of us to change, no matter your age. All you have to do is understand what I'm saying. And now we begin as a collective to incorporate all the disciplines. Or like Bobby just said, get lost in one aspect of the self. Because that's what we've been doing. That's what our teachers have been doing. That's how they've been teaching. So sometimes you may resonate with this person and this person, but you don't know where to go because, damn, I already fuck with him and he's saying this, and I already fuck with her and she's saying this. It all go together. Just like what it's all coming full circle, just like what the Guardians is giving us, all go together. The algae went with the water program, with the cell amplifying stones. They all go together. Bobby, imagine in your choreography, if you had the stones on that stage amplifying healing music that y'all dancing to. Dancing is spell casting. It's just deep, y'all. But I'm gonna do my best to do it. We'll have no time to waste. It's right now. It's happening right now. But per the Guardian's instructions, start taking that blue-green algae for them particles that they spraying and got in everybody's body. That's what the algae is for. The algae will help you to release more stem cells. You know, stem cells come from your bone marrow. You will release more stem cells. So when you're under the water program that's amplified by the stone, you have more stem cells to create in that environment that the water program will create an environment. The stem cells will create in that environment. It's getting deep, y'all. But I'm gonna go now. And I'll see y'all soon. Anybody say anything? Thanks for being here tonight.
Yes, Alloy Barbara Denise Leaf. Alloy Leaf.
Okay, there you go. Thank you. I knew it was a leaf. Thank you for that. Nobody else have anything to say. I'm about to get out. Any questions or anything before I go? Okay, make sure y'all email me if you got your the DNA revolution, but not your stone. Just email me. We'll work it out. We'll find your order. We'll work it out. Email me. Anybody got it over this weekend? It'll go out about a Tuesday or Wednesday. If you ordered anything over this weekend, the Zen for Pain, it'll go out Tuesday or Wednesday. And that's another reason why we structure that Zen for Pain too. And another reason why I believe it works so well, because we put it under the water program. So remember, oh man, I have got to show y'all the pictures of one sister. She sent me these pictures of her garden. She said, and I think she said it was her first time. She was gardening and she put her garden under the water program. I'm not sure which ones. If she here, she can tell y'all. She put the garden under the water program twice, 2 hours a day She was standing by that food. It looked like she was in a prehistoric something. But I feel it because that's how my plants look at the house. The plants in my room look like you look over at the window, I feel like I'm in prehistoric times. I'm just waiting for a dinosaur to come through it. I don't know what the green was. It looked like almost like it was cabbage. But whatever it was, with her standing up, it was almost up to her neck. She had a bean. She showed one of the beans from the picture. It looked like it was about 8-9 inches long. About 2-3 inches wide, y'all. And I told y'all, you don't have to ask me. It's because this is not pseudo. Put your own plants under the water program and see for yourself. And then you'll understand what it's doing to our DNA. Any of the water programs. Like mine stay under Total Healing 3.0 constant. That's my go-to. It's on in my house. Y'all saw when I walked in the Zimmer building the other day. It was on in there. It's everywhere. Total Healing 3.0. But whatever you choose, program your food with the healing and then eat it. This is a part of our ascension. Those that's under the sound of my voice, you are supposed to hear this. You're not hearing this for no reason. Some of you just hear because you hate them, but you're supposed to hear this too. You just won't grasp that because your heart is in hate. Anything else before I go?
Thank you for all the great information. That's Wanda and Sora. Says thank you for all that you do.
You're so welcome. You're so welcome. Those sweet us. In Steinum, those sweet us is gratitude. You can use that for saying as like thank you, gratitude. Those sweet us. Hold out, y'all. His laustatus. For those who knew, his laustatus means something like I love you in English, just a little bit more.